he was going to take my game.
I love it. Dead in the water.
The Sixers by 4.
Some NBA celebrations are so cold that they send shivers down your spine. Celebrations so iconic that they are etched in the history books for generations to remember and marvel at. Do you have a favorite one? Keep watching to find out if it makes it to the list. Bronze silencer.
He's got it again! LeBron!
What better celebration to start with than one of the most iconic celebrations from an iconic player? We haven't seen this one in a while, which is a shame because LeBron James's silencer celebration was one of the coolest NBA player signature celebrations out there. It wasn't just the simple movements of this celebration. The intensity and emotion that this celebration requires make it truly iconic and ice cold. Russ's rock, a baby.
Little back down dribble.
Now what we do?
And there's the rocket baby.
Yeah, now what's... That was the rocket baby?
Yeah.
It's the rocket baby.
Let me see, yeah.
While pretending to holster and shoot a pair of guns is badass, pretending to silence a baby after scoring a nasty bucket takes it to the next level. We're talking about Westbrook, who is best known for his tenacity and strength in getting to the rim, often overpowering even bigger players during his forays to the rim. To celebrate such occasions, Westbrook would celebrate by rocking the baby to really let opponents know what he thought of them. That's one hell of a way to destroy your opponent's egos. Just imagine how the players on the other side of the court must have felt to be compared to a crying baby that needs to be silenced in front of the whole world. Now that's cold. Melo's 3 to the dome. Another ego-shattering celebration comes from Carmelo Anthony. In this memorable celebration, Carmelo Anthony would hold up 3 fingers and tap his temple 3 times after hitting a three-pointer. Still, he would do so almost stoically at times to let opponents know how light of work they were for Anthony. Rasheed Wallace had a similar celebration, which the NBA banned during his time in Boston. And if the NBA is banning a celebration, then you know it's serious business. There has been some speculation on the internet where people claim that Melo actually stole this celebration from Wallace, but it doesn't matter because it was Melo who brought this celebration to the spotlight and gave it the meaning it now has. D'Angelo Russell's Ice in My Veins. Suppose there's one thing D'Angelo Russell has never lacked. In that case, it's confidence, as embodied by his popular Ice in My Veins celebration, in which he'd point to his vein after hitting a big shot to let opponents know how cold-blooded he is, that is, never nervous or scared to take a big shot. It is perhaps one of the coolest ones on this list. The sheer tenacity and confidence required to pull this one off is huge, but Russell had those in spades. Even LeBron has been seen pulling this one off on several occasions. MJ's The Shot. Next up, we have a one-time celebration by the legendary Michael Jordan. As good as Michael was, he was barely known for his three-pointers. Instead, he used to rule the court based on his infamous dunks and clutch play, but now and then, he used to score a three-pointer, and it was one such occasion during the 1992 NBA Finals when Michael went unconscious from 3, prompting him to look over at Magic Johnson, who was calling the game, and shrug innocently as if to say even he had no idea what was going on. This became an instant classic and is remembered to this day as one of the coldest celebrations. Mutombo, finger wag.
Secretary of Education in the
He had to get one in.
Dikembe Mutombo's finger wag celebration is the coldest move on the court. This dude blocks a shot, stares down the poor soul who dared challenge him, and then hits them with the finger wag. It's like the ultimate not in my house vibe, pure swag. The icy coolness of that finger wag sends chills down your spine. It's not just a celebration, it's a statement. Mutombo's basically saying, nuh-uh, not today. The nonchalant flick of the finger turns a block into a cold masterpiece. Opponents must feel like they just got hit with an Arctic blast. Mutombo really took celebrations to sub-zero levels. Big balls.
3. Oh. I didn't think he was going to take it from there.
But even below the finger wag on the disrespect scale is the big balls celebration, made famous by ballers like Sam Cassell, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. It brings that extra chill to the hardwood. This bold move involves throwing up a hand gesture that screams confidence, like you're cradling a pair of MVP-size cojones. The origin, Sam Cassell likely dropped it back in his Houston Rockets days, sparking a trend that's gone global. Despite some leagues trying to ice it out, the big balls celebration is NBA slang for pure swagger. It's controversial, yeah, but it's also a symbol of in-your-face confidence that's become as iconic as a buzzer beater. Cold moves, colder celebrations. KD too small.
This too little?
You're tiny.
This close.
You're
too
tiny.
this close, Evan.
I gotta get a look at this one.
When it comes to the too small celebration, Kevin Durant owns it with pure swagger. Remember that epic moment? KD looks at Evan Fournier after scoring and straight up tells him he's too tiny to defend. Brutal, right? Durant doesn't just celebrate, he throws shade with style. It's a mic drop that leaves opponents like Fournier feeling the cold truth. They can't hang with KD. The too small move is Durant's way of saying, "You're outmatched, my friend." Icy, bold, and to the point, just like Durant's game. Durant rarely celebrates his wins, but when he does, you better believe it's icy. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis' third block. He's gonna take it off. Oh, hey! A hammer like nobody has.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a powerhouse in today's NBA, doesn't just dominate on the court. He flexes his strength with an icy swagger. After throwing down a dunk or converting an and one, Giannis takes a moment to let opponents feel the raw power, flexing like a living testament to strength. However, his mean mugging game reached a peak when he got ejected for this ice-cold celebration. And Giannis, being Giannis, didn't back down and decided to sit in the front row in protest. His celebrations are as formidable as his game, and that ejection was the definition of an ice-cold mic drop. Allen aversion.
Allen wants to go. Wants the baseline. Fade away. Yes. He's way too good. He steps around Lou and drilled it.
In a defining moment during Game 1 of the 2001 NBA Finals, Allen Iverson delivered one of the most humiliating celebrations in league history. After sinking a dagger jumper, he boldly stepped over Ty Lue, a former Laker turned Clipper. It was a move drenched in disrespect and unapologetic swagger. In today's NBA, that maneuver might draw an immediate technical foul, but the fact that it unfolded in a different era adds to its legendary status. Damian Lillard Dame time.
Boy, you know, the Thunder, it's the same thing. And Lillard is even clapping his hands the same way he did in Lillard time.
Next up, let's talk about Dame Lillard's wrist tap. After drilling game winners or sealing the deal with a clutch shot, my man points at his wrist like, "It's Dame time, baby." That move is straight up one of the coldest ways to flex in NBA history. When Dame taps that wrist, you know the game's in the bag. It's his way of saying, "I own this moment." Pure swagger, a legendary move that's become part of Dame's baller brand. When that wrist tap happens, you better believe it's game over. Ice cold confidence, no doubt. Dwayne Wade my house.
Wade puts it up for the win. Do you believe that?
And last but not least, we have Dwyane Wade's "This is my house" celebration. It's like he's having a real heart-to-court moment, telling it straight up, "I own this place." Wade nails a killer shot, and then with that unshakable confidence, he points to the floor like, "Yeah, this is my home turf." The crowd goes wild, and you can practically touch the excitement in the air. It's more than just a move, it's a whole vibe. Wade's swagger is next level, and when he throws up that "This is my house" sign, you can't help but catch that infectious energy. It's like he's shouting to the entire arena, "I'm the boss here!" That's all from us for today. Did we miss any celebration that deserved to be on the list? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe.